This Ram truck is now $15,000 off.
Dealerships telling us inventory is improving while the ticket price on cars is going down.
Dealers are in panic mode right now. They're sitting on tons of unsold 2025 models, and with 2026 rolling in fast, the discounts are getting ridiculous. So after watching this video act fast, dealers are practically begging to get rid of these 2025 models.
There are signs of more deals at car dealerships across the country after supply chain issues triggered a pandemic surge in prices.
Slashing prices and dangling incentives to move slow-selling inventory. Each pick here is loaded with features and reliability, even if buyers have been giving them a cold shoulder. We will be spotlighting the deal you should snatch before 2026 arrives. Number 9, Ram 1500. The 2025 Ram 1500 has always been one of America's favorite trucks. Strong, smooth, and surprisingly refined. But there's a big problem. The all-new 2026 Ram 1500 is right around the corner, and everyone's waiting for it. The upcoming model brings the new Hurricane inline-6 engine and a full interior redesign, which means the current generation suddenly feels outdated overnight. Dealers know it, and they're desperate to clear their lots before the new one arrives. Right now, you can score huge incentives on the 2025 Ram 1500. We're talking up to 15% off MSRP, which comes out to about $6,200 off on many trims. Some stores are also offering 1.9% APR for 72 months, and loyal Ram owners or trade-in customers can stack even more bonuses on top. In short, this is the best deal you'll ever see on a full-size Ram pickup. And here's the kicker. The truck itself is still phenomenal. The ride quality is the best in the class, with a coil spring suspension that feels smoother than any F-150 or Silverado. The cabin is quiet, upscale, and built like a luxury SUV, especially in trims like the Laramie or Limited. You get a massive infotainment screen, solid towing muscle, and that signature Ram refinement. Once the 2026s land, these trucks are gone for good, and you'll wish you'd grabbed one, while dealers were basically giving them away. Number 8, Ford Escape Plug-in Hybrid. Here's a car that should be flying off the lot, but instead, it's gathering dust. The 2025 Ford Escape Plug-in Hybrid is actually a smart, practical SUV with the kind of efficiency most people want right now. It can go up to 37 miles on electric power alone, meaning short commutes can happen without ever burning a drop of gas. But the problem? Buyers seem confused or hesitant. Some don't fully understand plug-in hybrids. Others are comparing it directly to the Toyota RAV4 hybrid or the Honda CR-V hybrid and thinking, maybe I'll wait. Dealers, though, can't wait. They're sitting on rows of unsold Escapes, and Ford has quietly started slashing prices to make them disappear. Right now, you can find discounts around $2,100 off the sticker price, bringing a well-equipped Escape PHEV down into the high 30,000s. Add in Ford's low APR financing, sometimes as little as 1.9%, and you've got one of the sneakiest SUV deals on the market. And don't underestimate what you're getting for that money. The Escape PHEV uses Ford's proven 2.5-liter Atkinson cycle hybrid engine paired with an electric motor, so it's reliable, quiet, and easy on fuel. It's not trying to be flashy, it's just practical. The ride is smooth, the cabin is roomy, and it comes standard with all the driver assist tech you could want. From adaptive cruise to lane keeping, you can even get all-wheel drive if you need it. When you combine efficiency, comfort, and now these deep discounts, the Escape PHEV starts to look like a sleeper deal, the kind that savvy buyers pick up while everyone else is still arguing online about EVs. Number 6, Toyota BZ4X. Toyota built its reputation on bulletproof reliability, but when it finally entered the electric game with the BZ4X, things didn't exactly go smoothly. Early recalls, awkward marketing, and a high starting price scared people away. It wasn't that the BZ4X was bad, it just launched into a brutally competitive EV market at the wrong moment. Fast forward to late 2025, and Toyota dealers are sitting on a mountain of inventory, trying to figure out how to move it. The solution? Slash the price. Hard. Toyota has been offering around 14% off MSRP on BZ4X models. That's about $6,000 off a brand new electric SUV, bringing the XLE trim down to roughly $37,000 instead of $43,000. That's a massive drop for a Toyota EV that still carries the brand's signature build quality and longevity. Dealers know this is the moment to strike, so they're stacking additional financing bonuses, loyalty offers, and regional incentives to clear the decks. And if you look beyond the rocky start, the BZ4X has quietly matured into a really solid SUV. It comes with available all-wheel drive, a comfortable and spacious interior, and a full suite of Toyota Safety Sense features that make it a breeze to drive. The range is decent for a daily commuter, and the ride is smooth and composed. Classic Toyota. With these new discounts, you're effectively getting a dependable, zero-emission SUV for the price of a hybrid. It's ironic, really. The BZ4X was once criticized for being overpriced, and now it's one of the most affordable EVs from a major brand. That's the twist you rarely see coming in the car our world when a company known for reliability ends up producing one of the year's most undervalued electric SUVs. And thanks to those deep dealer incentives, buyers who've been waiting to make the switch to electric might finally have their chance. Number 5, Buick Encore GX. If you haven't looked at Buick in a while, you're not alone. And that's exactly why the Encore GX has become a hidden bargain. It's a small luxury crossover designed to give you that upscale feel without the heavy luxury brand price tag. But buyers have been passing it by, often comparing it to cheaper Chevrolets or bigger SUVs and walking away. The result? Dealers are practically tripping over themselves to get these off their lots. Right now, you can grab an Encore GX with 0.9% APR for up to 48 months, which is essentially free financing. On top of that, Buick is throwing in $3,000 in cashback credits if you already own or lease a competing model. In plain English, they'll pay you to switch. Combine those two incentives, and you're looking at a high-end crossover for the price of a compact sedan. And here's the funny thing, it's actually really nice inside. The cabin feels more premium than anyone expects from Buick, with soft touch materials, a quiet ride, and surprisingly advanced features. Some trims even include GM's magnetic ride control, which is the same suspension tech used in Corvettes. It's refined, comfortable, and genuinely over-engineered for its class. That's why this deal feels almost unfair. You're getting near luxury quality for mainstream money, and you'll never find financing this cheap again once the 2025s are gone. Number 4, Genesis GV70. This one might surprise you, because the Genesis GV70 is objectively one of the best luxury SUVs money can buy. Reviewers have praised it for years, and owners love it, but the 2025 models, they've been sitting on dealer lots for over 100 days on average. Why? Because the 2026 refresh is coming, and shoppers are waiting for the new look. That's all it takes for a great SUV to suddenly become a clearance item. Genesis isn't taking it lightly. They've rolled out an aggressive offer, 0% APR for up to 48 months on the 2025 GV70. That's right, 4 full years with no interest. Some dealerships are even sweetening the pot with extra rebates or free maintenance perks. For a luxury SUV that easily competes with the BMW X3 and Mercedes GLC, that's a deal that's almost unheard of. What makes this so interesting is that the GV70 isn't a weak model getting dumped. It's a top-tier SUV that's temporarily undervalued because of timing. The interior is stunning, with high-quality materials, wide digital screens, and thoughtful design touches everywhere. Even the base Turbo 4 engine delivers plenty of punch, while the optional V6 turns it into a performance SUV. And don't forget Genesis's warranty. 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper. That's better than most luxury brands by miles. If you've ever dreamed of owning a luxury crossover but didn't want to get crushed by high interest rates, this is your moment. You're getting a vehicle that can hold its own against the Germans. But right now, you can finance it like it's a Kia. Number 3, Lincoln Aviator. Now we're getting into big league territory and one of the most underrated luxury SUVs on the market. The Lincoln Aviator should be flying off the shelves. It's got a 400 horsepower twin turbo V6, a whisper quiet cabin, and a design that feels more like a private jet than a family hauler. But here's the reality. Even after its 2025 refresh, the Aviator has been stuck on lots for over 100 days on average. Buyers looking for luxury tend to drift toward Cadillac or Lexus, leaving Lincoln dealers with inventory they can't move fast enough. And that's why the deals are wild right now. You can finance a 2025 Aviator at 0% APR for up to 48 months, and in some cases, stack it with a $500 cash bonus if you're military or a first responder. When you do the math, that's thousands in savings on a luxury SUV that's already priced well below its European rivals. Here's what makes this one special. The Aviator isn't just a nice SUV, it's one of the quietest, smoothest, most relaxing drives in its class. The interior looks and feels handcrafted with real wood, leather, and digital displays that stretch across the dash. Even the base trims feel premium. The top Black Label versions go all in with unique color themes, upgraded audio, and semi-autonomous driving features. It's not short on power or presence, it's just been overlooked. When you combine those high-end specs with the current zero-interest deals, you're effectively getting a $70,000 luxury SUV for the price of something much less. Dealers need them gone before the new 2026 inventory floods in, which means right now is your window. Once these are cleared, you'll never see them this cheap again. Number 2, Volkswagen ID.4. If there's one car that proves how quickly the EV market can change, it's this one. The Volkswagen ID.4 started strong with bold styling, solid range, and plenty of interior space. But by late 2025, sales have hit a wall. The reason isn't quality, it's competition. With so many new EVs flooding the market, from Tesla's price cuts to cheaper Korean rivals, the ID.4 suddenly found itself fighting for attention. Add in higher interest rates, and even VW fans started holding off. But Volkswagen doesn't want to hold anything. Dealers across the country are practically begging buyers to come in, offering 0% APR financing for up to 7 years. That's right, 7 years with no interest. For a $45,000 electric SUV, that's thousands of dollars in savings. Some regions even add cash rebates or discounted lease rates, making the ID.4 one of the cheapest ways to get into a brand new EV in 2025. And the funny thing, it's still a great vehicle. The ID.4 has a roomy interior heavier with more rear legroom than many gas SUVs, and the cabin feels airy and modern. The latest software updates fix most of the early bugs, and the driving experience is smooth and quiet. It's not a performance machine, it's a comfortable daily driver that just happens to run on electrons instead of gas. It also qualifies for the federal EV tax credit, depending on where you live, which knocks the price down even further. Volkswagen gives it an 8-year, 100,000-mile battery warranty, so you're covered for the long haul. When you factor in the no-interest financing and rebates, you're looking at a crossover that can effectively cost less per month than a regular gas SUV. Dealers are clearing them out fast, but the market hasn't caught up yet, which makes this one of the smartest EV buys you can make before 2026 hits. Number 1. Kia EV6. Here it is, the crown jewel of the 2025 clearance frenzy. The Kia EV6 is one of the coolest electric crossovers on the road. Sleek design, instant torque, and some of the most advanced tech you'll find under $60,000. It's quick, futuristic, and flat-out fun to drive, but even great cars can get caught in market waves, and right now, dealers are overloaded with EV6s. The result? Some of the most aggressive financing offers of the entire year. Kia is pushing 0% financing for up to 72 months. Yes, 6 full years with no interest. You're essentially paying sticker price, nothing more. That alone saves thousands compared to buying almost anything else in the segment. Some dealers are even throwing in bonus cash or accessories credit to sweeten the deal further. It's gotten to the point where you can walk in, test drive an EV6 GT line, and leave paying less per month than a base model gas SUV. And this isn't some compromised EV. The EV6 has a long range, ultra-fast charging, and sharp handling that makes it genuinely enjoyable to drive. The GT version can rocket from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, faster than some sports cars. Inside, it's loaded with huge dual displays, premium materials, and a minimalist layout that feels high-end without being pretentious. Kia also includes one of the best warranties in the business, giving you peace of mind for years to come. The best part? The EV6 still looks like the future. It turns heads, drives beautifully, and with the current financing offers, costs less to own than most gas crossovers. This is one of those rare times when the market flips upside down, when the high-tech option actually becomes the cheaper one. Dealers need to clear them out before next year's allocation arrives, and that means buyers who move now are walking away with what might be the best EV deal of the decade. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share it with friends and family who might also be hunting for a great deal. For more insider insights on cars that save you money and make life easier, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.